Hello, I'm Gord Birch, and I'm a newsaholic. It's been a month since I participated. It's been a month since I've tried any news. And I gotta say, I'm near the no craving point. Peace and cheers, friends, love and harmony. That's a silly beginning, but I saw an old video of mine yesterday that somebody commented on. Ron Runnington, thanks for watching all those old stuff. For that somebody would marathon the Hurtin' Hippie is kind of cool. So peace and cheers, love and harmony, everybody. But truly, it has been a month now of no news. And I can say quite clearly, no news. I don't read the articles people send me anymore. I have not even craved to watch Fox News Morning. When I go to YouTube, all my recommended channels, because of what I've been watching lately, none of them are the news channels. Even YouTube quit showing me news. So it's really a positive. I've been going, you get rid of one stressor, you do end up with other stressors because your mind wants to be stressed. I kind of think that because it doesn't matter how often I change my life for the better, my mind always settles on what still needs to be changed and stresses me about it so that I change it. It's how our minds work, and I guess they get a little difficult at doing it when you get older. I'm really happy about having no news. I'm really glad for my son telling me that, and hey Tinkerbell, I'm really happy that you added to it and added the hashtag newsisbadforyou. And I think it isn't just a few of us that are starting to do this. I've removed myself from the daily updates, even weekly updates to what's happening in this world of ours. And you know what? I'm no worse for the wear. In fact, I'm better. No, I don't know what's going on with U.S. politics right now, or Canadian politics. I know Trudeau is probably continuing to stumble and pose for pictures and ignore the important things that are happening to our country. Trump is probably still moving forward and solving a lot of the U.S.'s problems while stirring the pot and making his haters hate him more. So it's never going to change, and it doesn't change when I leave it, but what changes is my mindset. I am clearer, I think better, my focus is on other things, and I don't have a lot of things in my life. Yes, I have a big family. So therefore my focus goes back to family. And even though when I was watching news, yes, my focus was family, it was important that I know what's going on in the world so I could protect my children from it. But better yet, just have conversations, more conversations when you want to click a news show. Instead, sit down beside your son or your daughter and just talk for a bit. We've had some really good conversations. This weekend, we have my middle daughter has her baby shower. She's 8 months pregnant with my grandchild number 7. So we're going to this potluck baby shower where guys are invited and kids are invited, and it's just going to be a big family get together. Going to be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. Nervous about it because it's some family I haven't seen in a long time, but that's just nerves. That's just me. That's just life as a hippie, as a person. And one last thing I want to tell people. The conservative hippie exists. And yes, this is one more little nod to those thumbs downers that because somebody said, hey, it could be because you're conservative and you're a hippie, and some hippies may take offense to that. Let me just say, a hippie is an apolitical term. It does not define the political stand of the person it's defining. The only real true definition of a hippie is somebody who believes in individuality, peace, yes, there's some governmental stuff there because you feel you have to advocate for what's right. You have to protest and get the government to believe in the things you believe in. But it's not there are hippies on the right, there are hippies on the left, there are hippies like me that are more central. Give up on hating somebody just because they think differently than you do. A hippie celebrates individuality, so if any hippie is upset at me because I'm conservative, they're not a hippie, because that's the defining factor. Celebrating the individuality of the person, their right to be what or whomever they care to be. And I celebrate that. I celebrate that. I celebrate that. We are individuals. We think differently. Every single one of us has been raised differently. Even if we're brother and sister in the same family, we've been raised differently. We will think differently. And I celebrate everybody's thoughts, even when I don't share them, because we need to be able to express them. My friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. The hippie's going to stop and go back to his little boy in there that's coughing and missing school, and I want to solve that, but my throat's gone. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Peace and cheers, love and harmony.